kidding me? You're gonna start barking already. I think I stage it, but you really just wanted me in the picture every time I do this. Okay. Oh, chunky boy. Okay, say hello. Say I hope everyone's doing well. I know the world is crazy right now. He's saying, I don't know why my mom is home so much, but she's gotta go back to work. All right. Hey guys, what's up? I hope everyone is doing as well as you possibly can. Can I talk, Roman? I know what we're dealing with, as you hear just about every day, is unprecedented, and we might never go through something like this again in our lives, and we might go through it in the fall all over again. So I just hope everyone who's watching this, if you've made your way to this video, and if somehow no one has told you that it's gonna be okay, that this is a season, that I am now that person telling it to you, because it's not gonna be like this forever. I know that there have been financial challenges, family challenges, people who are parents right now trying to balance working and, you know, being a mom or a dad, and it's tough. So just know that you are not alone, and, you know, look on the bright side. Be like Roman. He always finds his sunspot. Bye, Roman. All right, so what I wanted to share with you today are a few things that have been making my life easier that I didn't necessarily do when all of this started, but I've done fairly recently. And I started looking around the house to think of things that aren't terribly expensive, number one. Oh, whoops, spoiler alert. Things that aren't terribly expensive, but make me feel better, make an impact, make my space a little bit nicer. And once I started doing that, I realized that there are quite a few things that I've done that do just that, make a small impact, make a large impact, make me feel better. I am a homebody, so I love being at home. In that way, this wasn't too different for me, but you know, it's definitely more than I do on the normal. So we'll jump right into it. I'm gonna share some are just ideas, some are actual things, and where they are things, I'll link to them so that you can find a direct path. So the first thing I wanna mention are magnetic door stops. So I live in an area where we get a really nice breeze, which is great, but if you have this issue, you know what I'm talking about, where it's nice to have a breeze coming in and out of the house, but your doors will constantly slam, which is annoying when it's at nighttime, or if you have a kid and he or she is trying to sleep. Found a solution. Magnetic door stops, they are just what they sound like. They look like a regular door stop, but the piece that goes behind the actual door that's attached to the door is a magnet. So I'll show you. I have them on my bedroom door, our master bedroom, and in the bathroom. So in the bedroom, they're nice because it holds it open, excuse me, especially when the window's open and we want, like, you know, a little bit of a breeze. And then in the bathroom, it's helpful there because I have a rack of our bathrobes and towels behind the door. And in there it helps because the door was always pushing open because it had all that stuff behind it. So it just helps kind of keep it against the wall a little bit better. Second item is kind of a collaboration of items. I'll show you, it's right in front of me. So I've got a ladder, and most of these are items that I bought on Amazon. The blanket, I'm so sorry, I bought that at TJ Maxx, and as a lot of you know, if we have some Maxinistas out there, TJ Maxx is closed right now, understandably, but I did get the ladder, the plant, and the basket at Amazon, on Amazon, so I will link those. This is just kind of something I did to simplify this area. We sit here a lot when we watch TV or when we're eating. I've been using it as office space during this time when I get sick of sitting at the table, which is right here. So it kind of just looks more peaceful than what it was before, which was, if I'm being honest, a little bit cluttered. So I've been enjoying these pieces. This is a snake plant. Apparently it's very hard to kill, which for me is fantastic. I had a fiddle leaf fig and it just didn't make it. I sought help and it sounded like I had root rot. Tried to fix it, tried to like spritz it with some water. No, didn't work. I looked this one up. It literally in the description says that it's hard to kill, and that's what I need. Next item, also kind of along the green thumb. How did this get back here? I'm losing it. Anyone else losing it? I'm losing it. I don't think it's been a while since I left the house, even for like a drive or like a drive-through. So sorry. Kind of along the same green thumb path here. This is grass seed. I bought two kinds of this. I used up the other kind. That one is for shade. This one's for full sun. So this is literally just grass seed, and I'll show you what it looks like. So it's blue, little tiny seeds. I take a plastic cup and just, you know, walk around the area. I live in a shared space, so so I just take it in a plastic cup and I walk around. There are things that you can buy. I think it's called like a seed spreader, but it's expensive and you really don't need it unless you are working with like,
look at him just intensely looking at her. Hey, look up. Come on, you gotta see your baby boy.
Sorry. Okay, I'm back. FaceTiming with my family, as a lot of you probably have. That's how we've been keeping in touch. So was talking about the grass seed. You're gonna want to, if you buy this, keep it wet. I like to check out the weather before I'm gonna do anything like this because it's just helpful, especially when it's kind of still cold out. If I know that Mother Nature's gonna help me out and provide some rain, so that I don't have to be the one watering the grass seed. But it is helpful for those little areas where if you have a dog where they do their business, of course the grass turns yellow and doesn't always grow back. Something that's super easy that has a really good payoff, and well actually, so I'll say I'm gonna bring you into the kitchen for two things right now, and one of them is, at first I thought it was gonna be pretty ratchet. I'll be honest, I didn't know if it was gonna turn out okay, but all the reviews had me sold. So I bought this thing and I put it up. It is the peel and stick backsplash that I have in my kitchen. So I wanted to do a backsplash, but I don't know how much longer we're gonna be here, and I didn't wanna, you know, make a mess and ruin the counter doing a backsplash and figuring out how to do it myself. So I looked online, I found these, they had great reviews, and it was really easy to put up. And I have to tell you, unless you get really close and like look at the edges, you can't tell that it's basically a sticker. So I'll get you some angles where it's pretty close in there. So that came out looking really nice. The other thing that I had no idea that these even exist, when our microwave, you know, what's a nice way of saying shit the bed? I'll just say shit the bed. When our microwave broke, shit the bed, we were looking for a new one, and right now we have a stainless steel fridge, a white dishwasher, white stove, and we had a white microwave. So we liked this black one, but here I am thinking like, all right, everything's gonna be mismatched. So I went online and Amazon was selling this huge magnet that you stick onto your dishwasher to make it look like a different color. So I got the one that looked like stainless steel instead of getting a whole new dishwasher, because we don't need one. It's still running fine, cleans the dishes very well, but it does give a more streamlined look to the other appliances, and it's literally a magnet. I can wipe it down the same that I do everything else in the kitchen, and it drives my fiance crazy, but I think it looks great. Another thing that's been really helpful, especially because we have a dog in the house who likes to fetch indoors, are these anti-slip rug grippers. We have these, I think I put them by the rug in the front door. They are on the rug in our kitchen. And they're nice because the example I gave when we play fetch with Roman, the dog, he used to go in there, slide on the carpet, and the carpet would just be like a disaster until someone fixed it. And then when he played fetch, it would just happen again. So these really keep it in place, which is also kind of a safety precaution. There were times where I would slip on the rug if there wasn't like an anti-slip grip in there, and these really just hold on. I don't have any issues with the rugs moving when these are on the rug. We now have a circular rug. I don't know if you can, oh yeah, you can see it. A circular rug in the kitchen, and I still just use 4 of these around the edges, and it works perfectly. The next one I want to talk about are pillow covers. So instead of buying new pillows, which, you know, if you store your old ones, you know how hard it is to come up with the space to store something so big. So what I've been doing instead is just getting pillow covers. So when I get sick of a certain pattern on a pillow, I just switch it out. It's a lot cheaper. And then you just throw away the old covers or keep them. So I did order new ones to swap out some pillows that I have. Like I said, they're not here yet, but something like this is really about your taste anyway. I'll link the ones that I bought. I can't vouch for quality on them just yet. They do have nice reviews, and I'm sure you'll be seeing them in a future video. Something else that I love that I've had for a few months is this Himalayan salt, I guess nightlight. I have this in our, why can't I think of the word? Our half bath. So the bathroom that's down here, and I like it because when you flick on the light in our bathroom, the fan goes on and the light goes on. If you use the bathroom at night and you don't want to turn a bright light on that doesn't have a dimmer and have a fan come on, it's loud and bright, and that just rips me out of my my sleepy time mood. Another kind of easy fix, I don't have it yet, sorry, but it's switch plate covers and outlet covers. I've noticed, and this condo isn't too old, it's about 20 years old, which is fairly new compared to the rest of the condos in the area. But I've noticed that some of the switch plates have turned that like gross yellow color. And then some of them are super bright white. So I don't know if the previous owner had the same thought that I did in updating some of them. But it's clear that if they did, they switched the ones upstairs and even missed a few down here. So I ordered a bunch of packs. I ordered outlet plates that are just bright white. And then a couple different varieties of switch plates that are, again, also bright white. It just adds like a very clean look, especially when it's something that you touch every single day. Back in the kitchen, there's an item that I have found myself reaching for, and it's Barkeeper's Friend, the soft cleanser. Now, you're gonna wanna shake this before you use it. My bottle's about halfway through, because it has like little gritty things in it. So I use this mostly for the stove, like underneath the grates or whatever you'd call them, where you get like that burned on, even if your water overboils, it gives that stain. So I put on a glove when the sponge we're using at the sink is like at the end of its life. I take that, put some really hot water on it, grab my glove, and put this wherever I need to scrub those stains off. And it works so well. I used to just scrub using a sponge and dish soap, and you really need that like little bit of grit to grab those stains, and this has worked great for me. So last summer, I started to realize that our screen door to our slider was on the way out. It had a big hole in it that I tried to like creatively thread black thread around, because I started to realize when the weather was getting warmer that bees were actually finding their way into that one little hole. So I started looking at new screen doors, and the frame for those are I think they were in the hundreds of dollars. And when I was searching those, I found a little kit where you buy the screen. There's a little tool that can help you replace an old screen. And it was way more affordable than getting a new screen door. And then I'd also be throwing out a perfectly good frame. So I bought this and fixed the screen door. It looks so much better. I don't have the problem with bugs coming in when the weather gets warmer. And it was so easy, and it was super cheap. So that is really an item that for a small dollar amount made a big impact. We've all got at least one place where you can see a cord from a phone, a TV, Alexa, a diffuser. I thought she was gonna answer me. Okay, Alexa, please stop. Thank you. I wish she would say you're welcome. So what I'm referencing is you have cords that are showing, and I don't know about you, but it drives me nuts. Especially when it's something you're looking directly at, like the TV. If you're constantly seeing those cords behind, it just takes away from anything else you do to decorate the area. They're basically plastic covers that you nail into the wall. I just use a screw and attach it to the wall. And then you put the cords inside and close the cover. I usually paint them, but you don't have to. It just helps them blend in a little better. But I've loved using them. I will continue to use them. It's great for cases where you're not gonna open up the wall to hide the cords. So you can do something that's still a clean way of organizing it, but you're not, you know, putting holes in walls. The very last item that I just recently put up, I put it up maybe 2 days ago, and it's a pantry door rack. So it gives you some extra storage in your pantry or wherever you want to put it. I put it in our pantry closet, and I have right now cleaning products kind of lining it. And it's been helpful for just giving me a little more space in this really small pantry closet that we have. You can also use this for something like a child's closet. I know sometimes people will kind of plan out outfits for their kids, especially now when you have minimal time in the morning to get the kids situated before you have to log on for your work, or if you are an essential worker, thank you, number one. You can, you know, put them inside any closet that you want. One more bonus item. So I wasn't gonna mention this, but it's right here. And in relation to other businesses, I think this is a fairly small business. This is a reed diffuser from Sweetwater Decor, and the scent is Spa Day. So I keep this one in the downstairs bathroom, and when I was looking for a new diffuser, I just didn't want to get like the same Pier 1 ones that I end up getting most of the time. I wanted something a little different, something with more of a simple label, and I really have been enjoying things from this company. They also have little jars of matches where there are different colors for each match. So I'll link this below, and from that you'll also see their storefront where they have the matches, they've got candles. So I thought I'd give a little shout out to a smaller company, and it smells really good. This one, it's really just a clean scent. I don't think I'd say this one leans for me towards like a clean, soapy, cucumbery. I'm the worst at this, but it's not like eucalyptus or anything like that. Not like too herbal, if that bothers you. Thank you all for putting up with my scatterbrained self. I hope you are doing well. I know a lot of us are in the same boat with feeling kind of crazy, but it did feel good to kind of look around and see if there was some stuff that I could point out and help you enjoy your space a little more, since we will still be here for quite a while, but we're gonna get through it. And if you enjoyed this video and you feel like sticking around, please subscribe. I'd love to have you here, and thank you again. Good to be back. Bye.